I state your name.
It's official. New York State Assemblywoman Nathalia Fernandez, a child of immigrant parents, was surrounded by her family in the rotunda at Jacobi Medical Center across from Yeshiva University as she was sworn in as the first of Colombian descent statewide to serve in this role. And with her father hailing from Cuba to start his life in the Bronx, Senator Schumer called her story one that demonstrates the best of America.
Here we have a woman. Her mother comes from Colombia, her father from Cuba. She represents what is so good about New York and America. People who work hard, people who didn't start with much, and they're part of the American dream.
And making history, New York State Attorney General Letitia James was there, the state's first African-American woman in that role. She held Fernandez, who in her inaugural address vowed to be a leader that would promote a progressive agenda that looks to build up immigrant and women's rights, among other issues. She's joined by others also in Albany that are doing the same, including freshman State Assemblywoman Karines Reyes from the 87th District.
It's incredibly important that we have representation in the state, on the state level. Women are the majority of the population, from what I understand, and it's important that we have representation, and Nathalia is a face of that.
She will also champion mental health care services, winning in a special election last year to replace a vacated seat left by current New York City Council member Jamaal last year. She has already allocated $500,000 to fund Yeshiva University's Parnes Clinic, located next to Jacobi.
I think it's very significant for us women, for us Latinos here in the Bronx.
The 80th district is in strong, capable hands, and we cannot forget that 2019 is the year of the woman.
This is what this country is about, diversity. We should embrace it. We have a White House that vilifies it, but she represents a new breed of young individuals, young women that are going to lead this state.
Nathalia Fernandez is a consummate public servant. She's somebody who has rose from the ranks of a volunteer, as Councilman Gjonaj said, to Assemblywoman. And she knows every step in between, and she knows every bit of her community. And people like that who are truly passionate about their districts and about their communities, these are the people that we need in public service.
This is just so personal for me. I've been working in this field for so long, always in the back end, and now to take this lead role and to celebrate me, which is something I never do, it is touching, to myself and especially to my family.
As a one-time 7-day-a-week volunteer turned chief of staff for former New York State Assemblymember of the 80th District, Gjonaj, he shared her effectiveness in working with him as an example of what her constituents can expect from her as their new state Assemblymember.
It's incredible. The real symbolic explanation is she's not carrying the torch now on my shoulders. She always carried it by my side.
Well, she's already proven herself here in the Bronx and in Albany and here at the Yeshiva Medical Center. And now Nathalia Fernandez is ready to push ahead with her agenda for the 80th District. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.